Okay, so it's a side of Israel here, and I'm here with a realization. Like, so it's to talk about unhealed wounds and to talk about like forgiveness and what you need to do in order to get to that next step in your life. Like, I was just sitting right here thinking on my relationship with my dad and how much I value that relationship. Like, it wasn't until just now in this exact moment that I realized, like, I love that man. Like, I love my daddy. Like, I'm truly a daddy's girl. And I realized, like, we all have our own unique way of showing love. It may not be how you want it, how you, it may not, like, the way a person show love may not be exactly how you want them to, but the way that the love that they give you is the most valuable is part of it all, because like I was just thinking, like, my pops had me in order to get my car, I had to put the shocks on the car and change the brakes. I couldn't know. He told me that. I was laughing at him, but I still did it because he said, because hey, that's my pops. But like that showed me that I'm worth. That showed me what I'm worth. Like, a lot of guys try to play with these women mind and try to make them think that they crazy when they know they right. Like, I was just watching the video on Instagram, and this dude flew this girl out all the way to wherever they was at, and he expected her to get him some coochie. Like, that's all he wanted. Like, you did all of that. Like, you show her the type of man you is, and you steady showing her the type of man you is by the way you acting. And it's like she know her worth. That's why she took her ass home, and I commend her for that. She showed me, like, it showed me, like, us women, we really gotta step up and show these men how to be men, because like we don't need any more hurt people hurting people. Like, we don't need the kids, the babies of the world to grow up in a world like that. We tired of that. We lived through that already. Like, our kings, they hurt from that already. Our queens, they hurting from that already. Like, it's time to heal our elders and show them that life is possible. But that takes us young people. We the teachers, like us that's, I say, 40 and under. We need to get up and do something with our life. Like, not saying like go work a job, but what are you passionate about? Like, cause that's one thing my pops said to me. I want, if I can't remember anything that he said to me or taught me. He said a closed mouth never get fed, and I take that literal. Like, you gotta be able to go for what you want. You know, like, no limit, no limits to it. Like, how Nipsey said, whatever you believe in, you gotta live and die by it. God gonna reward you for it, but it's all about your hustle and motivation, your dedication to it. Like, do you feel like you really deserve that victory lap you want to take? Like, can you finish the marathon? And like, my pops, he really told me that. Like, he showed me that, like, forgiving him really, it really showed me that how we choose to look at life is not how life really is. Like, because my heart was so cold, I didn't realize how much love he was given. Like, he's been given. Like, and I don't appreciate it as much as I should. And I'm giving him his flowers by making this video, cause I love my dad. Like, he's not perfect, but I'm proud to be his daughter. Like, like we truly. need to realize, like, our parents, they don't know everything. They 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 were put in this world just like we was. But the greatest gift is a child. And the thing about children is, as children, we teach parents how to be parents. And if we don't speak up and tell our parents where we are hurting and how we are hurting, then they won't know how to be a better parent. Like if and that comes with also like being able to be vulnerable, being willing to open up and have those tough conversations. Like, not everybody have that same experience of having those tough conversations, but it's not about having that experience. It's about being in the moment and being present in the moment so that you can create memories where you are building experiences. Like, to say, like, a lot of us, like, we lose time because we aren't present in the moment. And it's like, we truly have to just let go of the past, let go of what the future may hold, and just be in the moment and really take advantage of the time that we have with each other. Because honestly and truly, you never know when someone's last day is approaching. And, like, I don't know, it's just, because I really been channeling in on the energy of gratitude and understanding that the little things matter. So it's like the relationships that we tend to take for granted are the ones that matter the most. And we honestly and truly have to live and die by what we believe in. Like, if we say we want love in life, we say we want change, we have to live and die by that. Like, we can't give fear power. Like, that's the only way that fear can rule our lives, is if we give it power. Like, I was like, right now the song Cream is in my head. Cash rule everything around me. Like, to say that cash rules everything around you is kind of argumentative, because, like, it's the energy of what money brings is what rules everybody. Like, because we aren't knowledgeable and we don't have access to that, to the freedom that we desire, we feel like we aren't good enough, or like we aren't doing enough. But in reality, the way life's set up, it's like it's meant for us to fail. The way this system is set up, it's meant for us to fail because we living in fear. We not doing what we love. So yeah, everything that we do is destined to fail because we not living in our purpose. And it's like a closed mouth don't get fed. If you want freedom, if you want love, if you want truth, if you want to be the person that you want to be, you got to be willing to speak up and be that person. Like, you can't wait for somebody else to come do that and change the game for you. No, you stand in your own power and you be who you want, who you want a leader to be. And like just thinking about me fixing that car, like, it showed me that I I can't settle. Like, never settle for less than what I deserve. Like, we never asking for too much. We just asking the wrong people for one. We asking for it. Like, ain't no more asking, man. We demanding, and if the demand don't work, we commanding it. If the command don't work, we creating, and that's just what it's gonna be. Like, ain't no more waiting around for things to work in our favor, for luck to turn, for the wheels of luck to turn. Like, no, you turn that wheel of fortune. Like, used to watch it on Channel 7 all the time, like watching people turn that wheel. I want to turn that wheel one day. I wanted to be able to have that opportunity to see will the wheel of fortune turn in my favor. Like, and I believe, I have faith that one day it will. I have faith that a change is really gonna come. Like, a lot of people talk about they have faith in God. I have true faith in God because I know that we were strategically put in this position that we are put in today, and we have the ability to make and break our future, and we have the ability to create a story that's worth telling. Like, we can do, the world is ours, literally, and we literally have the ability to do whatever we want to. And why not? Why not take advantage of that? Like, why not? The sky ain't the limit, because once you reach the sky, we going out of space with it. Like, okay, like, we going beyond the stars. We going to see what's to this world. Like, we were given free reign onto this world. Like, to talk about life, to think about life and death is like, who says death is the end? Who says we only supposed to survive enough to die and recycle our life? Like, how do we know that we aren't really supposed to, like, just become conscious enough to advance Earth to a technological point to where we can travel the world and live beyond these, like, we live in light years, like, not living earth years anymore. We live in light years. So that means we evolved as people. Like, we evolve in spiritual, like it's a war on ideas. A spiritual warfare, that's a war on ideas. That's a war on your thoughts. That's a war on your mind. That's someone is pushing you to not be who you were called to be. That's what a spiritual warfare is, and that's what's under attack. That's what slavery was. It was a spiritual warfare. And it's like, realizing your worth and learning your worth. You have to realize that you are worth more than what money can buy. You are worth more than what anybody can give you. You define how life looks for you. No one else. Like, no one, don't ever give anyone that much power over you to define how your life gonna look. Like, you will lose. You will literally fucking lose everything letting the motherfucker define how your life gonna look. Like, no. If you feel like you deserve, if you know you deserve what you feel in your heart is right for you, then you gonna get that. And can't nobody tell you otherwise. And it's like, no, like, we have to heal from the shit we've been through. Like, that is our storybook. Yes, we don't have to stay in that pain, though. We have the ability to create a better future. And it all comes with us just coming together and uniting towards making better decisions for ourselves. Like, we can do so much, we can be so much, we can achieve so much in 24 hours. Like, 24 hours can really do a lot. And it's like, if we consciously live 24 hours in a day, every day, for 365 days out of a year, every year, imagine how we can revamp our lives. Like we could look at, like, slavery in the face. Like, we could look at the people that built slavery in the face. Like, bitch, we overcame you. We can't be stopped. Because that was evil energy. Not saying that it, like, that's to talk like slavery. I can't wait to make a video about that. But it's like, we gotta heal. We gotta let our wings be free. We gotta let our wings out and fly again. Like, we deserve to live happily ever after every day, not just when the sky is clear. We deserve to shine brighter than the sun and not have any repercussions. Like, we were given the gift of life to do whatever we want with it. We don't need anyone to tell us that we shining too bright. Like, who the hell cares? Let that motherfucker shine. We stomping too loud. Well, so motherfucker stomp louder. You clapping too loud. Clap louder. You knocking too loud.